Okay guys, I have modified Mjölnir already. In that first video, it really got upset a little bit. That front end kind of jacked, so I'm trying to get that taken care of and get it knocked out so it's a much smoother running truck. What I've done is I put on the Vidavon portal covers right here, the brass ones. So it's got a little bit of weight on the front of it now. And I also, while I had all that apart, I put in the Team Garage Hack mild overdrive gears. So that's what I've done to the front end. I haven't changed anything else with the truck at all. Now, it still has the underdrive rear ring pinion by Vanquish. Still has that in there. So, and that with the stock front end was right at 10% overdrive, I do believe it was. So we're gonna take a look at what I've done to it and then do the little tire thing to see how much overdrive we've got now. Take a look. Well, here it is. You can see the Vidavon portal cover right there. And oh yeah, I've also got the DSM recovery kit hooked up in this as well. So I've got that on there. I doubt I'll need it much, but you never know. Now, I also forgot to tell you this as well. I trimmed the steering knuckles and did a little bit of a bend here so I could get a lot more turn. Yeah, figured I may as well go ahead and get that done. I mean, it works well on Optimus, so may as well. So, I've got the portal gear in here to speed it up. Let's go ahead and get this thing in the air and just see how much we actually have as far as overdrive. Well, let's see what it's got. Whoa, that's a lot. I'll bring it back till they're both about the same. Well, that's pretty close. May go with that. Okay, so I got 7 turns out of the front to 5 turns out of the back. So just looking at the tire rotations, it's around 40% overdrive. So that's a lot. Guess we got to go see how it's going to drive. Now guys, you guys can do your own calculations, post them up in the comment section below, because I'm curious as to the actual number that I've got right here. So let me know. One last thing before we take it out, I'm curious about the weight. So it's 3,031 grams, 106.9 ounces, 6 pounds, 10.9 ounces. That's a little bit on the chunky side, but well, let's go see how it does. It may work out good. Now, one of the worst parts for this was this section right here. That actually really, it didn't like that very much at all. So we'll see if maybe these overdrive gears will do a little bit of pulling and keep it where it needs to be. Plus I've got use of dig now, so let's see here. Alright, not bad right there. On the front steer only. Ah, look at that front end. Now, it's possible I may have caught that a slightly different angle than what I had before, but the front end stayed put. That was very nice. We're going to go ahead and try to continue this. I'm back in front steer only. Now, the vented tires are, I don't know if that's going to be a good thing or not. That's what I can do here. All right, we're going to go back to 4-wheel drive. And like this, I'll try to get that back end down. And get the back end down. And that did not work at all. All right, no rear steer this time. See if we can get this thing to get on up across the crack of doom. Now sometimes if you have a lot of overdrive, it'll actually drag the back and throw you off the line you want to be on. So it's kind of one of those things that could be good, could not be good. It really kind of depends on what you're after here. So I can keep this over there. All right, there we go. Yeah, this is not a four-wheel steer course here, is it? There we go. I'm gonna get this up into here. And all the tire compression. Maybe like that, maybe not. Well, the tires didn't fall into the gap of death right there. It just kind of made it right on up. So that was actually a good thing. I just got to remember to turn the rear steer off for this one, at least for the crack of doom. Let's go ahead and give Ridgeline a try. Oh man, you guys will never guess who has decided to join us. Right now it's about 76 degrees out here. So that's probably why this legendary beast is out here. And I'm not talking about the truck. I want to zoom in on something creeping around. That's right, Sam has decided to join us. And I should go to four-wheel steer here, shouldn't I? All right, let's see what we got here on this. There we go. Now, this is one of those climbs, the hardest line is to the left. If you don't get that just right, it just doesn't want to work for you. So we're going to try a little crab steer. Got it. That was beautiful. That was actually my first time putting this truck on this climb. Oh, now I'm going to roll it over, huh? Let's see here. Oh, look at that smoothness. Look, he's ready to attack. Can you withstand the might? Ooh, that overdrive turns great. That overdrive turned so good, scared Sam off. All right, we're just gonna simply give it a little bit of a drive here. In some ways, it's like the tires are too soft, and then it's other ways it's like they just don't want to conform at all. Kind of an odd thing. We've been road blocked, or should I say sound blocked. Hey buddy. I'm glad to see you out here. It's been forever. Yeah, you old big monster beast. Yeah, buddy. You know, I'm about to drive up through here. Oh, oh yeah, you ain't gonna last. Really? Sam was like, really? It's all right, buddy. I'm coming all the way over that way. Wow, we got to look at this. That is a lot of overdrive on the ground. Now, we saw it on the table, but I can tell you guys right now, if I were driving this on the trail, just out messing around with the guys, you know, driving around, I would take those overdrive gears out. This is way too much restriction, way too much drag on the system for a trail truck. I think for what I'm going to be using this for, it's going to be just about perfect. It seems to be handling good. The front end is staying put, so it's keeping all that pulled down really nice. I mean, even right there, it kept the front end down. So the Vidavon covers, and I've also got them Vidavon knuckles too. So I've got the covers, the knuckles. Well, I'll put the knuckles on maybe later, but I don't know. Now I'm just rambling on here. But it seems that these mods that I did, the covers and, my God, have I said covers enough? Anyway, the covers and overdrive seem to really be keeping the front of this thing planted really well. It's driving good. Now I have seen, let's try something. I have seen guys talk about when they overdrive the front, they can't back up. Let's see if I can back up. That doesn't seem to be a problem here. And I have seen guys talk about, you know, they just can't back up. That was awesome. Oh, gotta get back. Oh, wait, wrong button. Gotta remember what all these buttons do on this radio. Top one is for the dig. The bottom one, the C3 trim, is for the 4-wheel steer, and so is the C3 button. So, gets to be a little bit much. That front end is really pulling the back end though. Jeez. It's working. It is working. And we got this on the first run, but you know, I had to bump that rear steer, and I know this is doable without rear steer. I just got to get the right line. I think it's over to here. And then kind of got to let that front end settle. A little bit too far to the left on the back end. And then you end up with that, and you're just pretty much toast. Let me see here. That belly's got to get in between the grooves. Right there, just like that. It's set down pretty well. All right. Mjölnir is not a deer. So guys, those mods worked out pretty darn good. Gap of Doom was a little bit rough. So if you don't hit that thing just right, it just doesn't go. But it kept the front end down. The overdrive, that's a bit much, but I'm going to try it and just to see if I can, you know, really like it enough to keep it. But more than likely, I'll probably go back to the stock ring and pinion in the back to bring it back down into the 30s, you know, and all that. So now this thing weighed in pretty hefty at about 6 pounds 11 ounces. Now Optimus 3 weighs in at 6 pounds 3 ounces. So basically the difference in weight between these two is more than likely the rear servo and steering stuff. That's more than likely the difference in the weight. So they are very comparable otherwise. I mean, they got the same wheels, probably the same weight tires, even though this has got the J Concepts landmines on it. But yeah, they are comparable, just, you know, got a little more stuff on Mjölnir. Anyway, guys, hopefully you liked that description. I've got links for all of this stuff down in the description. Yeah, did I get that right? Anyway, there are links in the description for the Vidavon covers, the wheels, pretty much everything, the Spare Time Hobbies chassis, the body, all of that. There are links in the description for that. There are affiliate links when I can, you know, with A-Main, eBay, Amazon, Walmart. You know, Christmas is coming around the corner already. Anyway, use those links for to check out whatever's in your cart. Gives a little bit of a commission, and every little bit helps. So guys, hopefully you liked the video. The mods worked out really good. Didn't have to use the DSM though, which I shouldn't, really. Anyway guys, hopefully you liked the video. Make sure you're subscribed, and thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, you know, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.